on my mom and my dad and my brother. We look, we find the fucking wallet.
On the side of the road?
On the side of the fucking road. Okay, I hop out the car. I just started jumping around in the desert just thanking God that we found this wallet. While I'm doing so, one of those state troopers with the hats pulled right behind us and was like, "What are y'all doing out here?" I'm telling the state trooper, bro, I found my wallet.
Superior Starship. A journey to inspire, innovate, and discover. Join us as we get ready for takeoff.
Memphis love being fresh.
I'm so chill talking to you. I forgot about the fucking mic on me.
Oh God, yeah.
Hey, boy, Scott makes you feel some type of way.
I'm God. Hey, what we can do though, he giving us our flowers. Yeah. We can give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the trendsetters in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Who don't get a lot of credit, but should.
100%.
This past week, you know, he just celebrated his 17th year of the due season. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast time goes. But then the thing about it is like 17 years. This is to your point. People say when you leave the NFL and the NBA, they say 2-3 years later after that you're broke.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Most of these players. So imagine how fast it is for someone in music who per se someone says as a one-hit wonder or whatever. Like how fast you could be without
it. Yeah.
And I'm 17 years later. I think it speaks volumes to, first of all, God's grace and His mercy, but then also to the anointing and the appointing and the grind that it takes to be able to stay relevant and intelligent. And continue to work.
But
you evolved though.
Yeah, but look, you
evolved from rapping. You evolved. You started joining different industries.
Yeah,
but you can tell from the album though, Due Season. He was talking about stuff that's relevant right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tech Game,
Tech Game is what's going on now.
What's going on right now? When I listen to Due Season, bro, I listen to sonically. I listen to it. Not. This is not me toot my own horn, but sometimes if you don't toot your own horn, there's no music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
you have to. You have to.
You got to. And it's like, bro, if I listen to that album sonically, just the sound. I'm not even talking about the sound of that album. Bro, competes with whatever sound is going on right now. I mean, Fabian Marcello is one of the best mixers in this game today.
Yeah.
He mixes Jay, he mixes Wayne, he mixes whoever your favorite is, he's mixed them. That's who mixed my entire project.
How long he's been in the game for? He's been in the game for a while.
He's been in the game probably 30 years. Wow. You know what I mean?
He's a veteran for sure.
And then, Jonathan Mannion. Jonathan Mannion took the photography to Due Season. The album cover with the Europe denims that was like $2,000 at the time, and that look with the Memphis bridge.
What was your influence on it,
bro? Just being able to show Memphis in a spot where you had 3-6 and you had at the time when I came out it was 3-6 Mafia, and then it was myself, and then it was Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, and I was affiliated with Yo Gotti, so when you look at their covers or their artwork, a lot of it was more like just the hood Memphis, street Memphis.
Yeah.
My thing, once again, like we talked about earlier, was being able to make sure that my cover represented fashion, style, pop, vibrant colors. That you know what I mean?
I'm so crispy. Come on, man. Play that song. That was my shit.
When you see the Memphis bridge, it's Memphis, but it's it's a beautiful day. And Jonathan Mannion shot that shot. Jonathan Mannion shoots Beyonce. He shoots Jay-Z. He shoots Kevin Hart. He shoots the top people.
Who shot their video?
And that was Vin. Vin is a person who shot the Crispy video.
Yeah, Crispy John.
Vin, he's not even a actual rap per se videographer. He was more like rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? But the way he saw the images and then we shot a 35mm film too. That's another thing too. You look at it. That's film you're looking at. That's not like digital cameras that
it's a different thing. It's a different type
the
of
texture you can see it.
color
It's
grade, really.
So we shot in film, and that's what I was talking about. The mix of the album too. We mixed to 2-inch reel. So when you mix to that old school 2-inch reel and master from that, that's analog. And that's why the sound sounds like that. I did Yo Gotti Life album. You go listen to Yo Gotti's Life album that I produce and I own. If you listen to the album, listen to the sound of it. These things were mixed to 2-inch reel. So it's analog mixes with this stuff. So when you compare it, that's why when you listen to the Chronic and big albums like that are made, Snoop Dogg first album, like these sounds, bro. That's why these records, music is you have to listen to it.
It comes from the beat.
Yeah, so the beat is like you gotta feel it.
Yeah.
And that warmth you only can get from that analog sound. So it's like those things are the things that you
mix your own beats, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a collaborator. I make beats and I collaborate with producers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to get the best music out. You know what I mean?
Especially when you network with other people, you get to see what they got going on, get it inspired from what they're doing, and try to put your own twist to it. That's how the industry works for the clothing industry too. So
that's
all the industry. I think our industry's the same in a way.
Yeah,
content, music.
It's the same.
Yeah,
because they don't want to collab.
No.
Like truly collab on a record to be able to go to a producer and say, okay, well you make beats, bro. That's cool, but let's make a beat for me. Mm-hmm. Let us come together and make something fresh together.
Yeah.
When you do that, you're gonna get something that
everybody wins.
For sure.
You're gonna get something that's your own. He's gonna get like you're producing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the job as a producer is to produce something. I don't want to produce the same thing that you did for this. The way they goes now is like, okay, Boss Man D-Lo is hot.
Yeah.
Yo, I want a beat that sounds like
everybody is trying to copy their music, just like Boss Man
just to copy the sound, like. But that's not gonna. If you copy the sound, I'll give you an example. You remember Designer who had this song with Panda?
Yeah. Panda.
It sounded like Future.
For sure.
Everybody woke up one day. I remember there was all over social media. It was a whole meme. Panda.
Yeah,
it's like, damn, Future woke up. I made the song. He was knobbing off his beat because it sounded just like Future.
It was like an AI Future.
Yeah.
Before AI. But guess what?
He hit the charts.
Designer
ain't last though.
Exactly, because you know why? Because the people gonna want the original sound of the person who came with the original sound.
Yeah.
They're not gonna want the replica of that. So it's just like in fashion. If Supreme, which is the pants I have on right now, thank you very much, T.
Awesome, I got you.
If Supreme,
they look real comfortable. I should have put on some joggers. I'm not
I like some pajama pants.
Very, very comfortable. But if Supreme makes a pair like this, and then another brand that's getting started makes the pants like that, okay, cool. They may have a lower price cost. Somebody maybe buy those, but then Supreme is the people who started the wave. So when they come with a new wave, whatever you came with, bro, that's over with.
Yeah, that's
you
why.
Know what I mean?
That's why Supreme always wins, because every time they drop something on Thursday, they make the money and then they make something else. They don't repeat the same thing over and over.
And that to me, T, is about evolving.
Always.
That's what growth is. But some people are comfortable being in that space of this what you know me as. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay right there in that spot.
Exactly.
But to me, that's not a happy life.
No,
you know what I mean?
I gotta grow.
Because you really wanna expand. You know what I'm saying? Elevate.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like if you're not growing, you die.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything that ain't growing.
If I'm not creating or innovating something new, I feel depressed. I don't want to do shit. I always have to change it. That's why I did this podcast room, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing, honestly. I was like, let me just start it. I like it.
Everything for a reason, though.
I watch Joe Rogan all the time. I watch your podcast all the time, and I'm just like, man, let me just do this and figure out what I can play with, Build it, and they shall come.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's just from the movie The Natural, I think it is. I think that's like we all got to kind of do that. Like you got to jump without the net.
Yeah.
Like you just get certain clues that I'm supposed to be doing this, so I'm gonna just start doing it.
Sometimes the universe talks to you in mysterious ways. It's just like, man, this was a bathroom, bro. This is a bathroom,
and you flipped it to make it a space that's now creating opportunity for Duke, and creating opportunity for for individuals from here to be able, and not from here as well, but to be able to tell their story.
Yes, always.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's the idea.
I think that's the dopest part about podcasting. You know what I mean? Like we mentioned our podcast, immediately Kinfolk podcast. I'm learning the game of podcasting.
I remember when you started though,
Yeah,
and I'm just
like,
let me watch. Let me watch
What-
and see
one
what you got
thing-
going on. You started doing the reels, and then you did the podcast, but you
Yeah.
evolved. You started like, okay, let me change it up, and let me do this, and let me do this, and it's been working.
Oh God! One thing I know about Kid Shine, he gon' still he gon' get it. He gon' do it, and he ain't gonna think twice.
Nah, I gotta
For sure, he gonna do it.
And then like if it don't, I don't think about if it don't work because like you said, if you get a piece of somebody, you get that feeling like okay, universe is saying do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'm gonna just do this, even if I don't know how the result's gonna be.
Yeah.
I just know it's gonna be a step towards where I'm supposed to be going.
Exactly.
And it ain't me being stale. It ain't me trying to stay stagnant. It's me trying to grow.
So how was this guy created, bro? Like where?
Like, you know,
This
like
Kid Shine, like how was you created? How did you get here?
I think like experience makes you, bro. Like he put people around me, bro, from Memphis that were doing some incredible things around me. Like there was this dude named Eric Gales, right? He plays a great guitar. He's one of the best guitar players like in the country right now. He's from Memphis. He plays with Lauryn Hill. He plays with you name it. He's dope, right? He's always on the road. He was in my high school. He's in my high school. So while I'm in high school,
You went to school together.
we went to school together, right? Right here down the street to Overton.
You went to
Now,
Overton?
I'm from North Memphis, and I'll tell you a quick story about how I got from here to East Memphis. But when I was in East Memphis and I got here, I befriended Eric. Eric had a record deal with Elektra Records
Wow,
while he was in high school. And he was playing rock music.
that's cool right there.
He had him and his brothers had a band and had a whole record deal.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing this dude, bless you. I'm seeing this dude like be on certain big time shows that on TV while I'm in
High school.
high school. And I'm like, and I'm showing my mom like, yo, mom, bless her soul, but look, this Eric. So when I'm in that situation, like, okay, if I want to be this or I want to be that, and I see somebody next to me, I didn't know what I wanted to be, but I just saw that if I wanted to do music, I could rap. But I saw somebody that was in music that was actually winning and had a record deal and was doing this thing. Wasn't doing rap music, but was right next to me. So I could see that. You got to see something to be something.
Yeah, of
When I
course.
saw that, I was like, okay, damn, okay. And then this dude named Ernest Draper. Ernest Draper, when I had a clothing store that I was a manager of in Marlin, Memphis. You be across the street from here.
What was the name of it?
It was called Merry-Go-Round and His Place Organization.
Okay,
That's what it was, right? And it was like a hybrid of what you have here then
Nice, okay.
in the 90s, right? This dude named Ernest Draper used to come to the store. He's just a cool, dope boy dude. You love the dope boys and what they're doing. They buying clothes or whatever and stuff. We befriend each other, right? Bro, his brother is Ernest Draper. I mean, it's Tony Draper.
Tony Draper, yeah.
Tony Draper started Swab House.
Yeah.
Ernest Draper used to have me just around.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm seeing like they had signed 8-Ball MJG. I'm a young dude just seeing these dudes like took these boys from Orange Mound, and I'm just seeing them.
You saw it was possible.
I saw it. And there's another cat named MVP in the Monster Collective. People might not know them. You know Memphis music, you know him, but he was like, he was super dope back. He was from Alcee Road. He had a deal with Tommy Boy Records back in the day. So it's like these people that I just had around me all had deals.
They were all inspiring you in some way.
They inspired me. So it's like when I said, man, if I could rap, I really could probably figure out a way to get something going. So I just was around.
And your sound different from like all other Memphis artists though.
Because I listened to everything. Like, you know what I mean? I understood Memphis music. I understood it because it was like I saw it come from the
Yeah, that's what you live.
So I understood that. But then I also understood that like I had this huge album collection. My stepdad, rest his soul, he had all these albums, so I listened to all this music. And I mean, I just would listen to music, bro. Like, even my wife, she tell me today, we're in a restaurant, bro. It's like, if a song playing is whack, bro, I can't even focus.
Really?
I can't focus on nothing, bro. Like, I gotta be like, bro, I can't.
You gotta have the music.
The music gotta be right. And then I know the songs. I just would know the song. I would read the albums. I would know who did what. I would read the credits all the time. I would just school myself. And then it kind of started from just doing the high school stuff, rapping. But I just also read a lot about rappers being dumb, like and folks going broke and stuff like that.
I think the new generation is like that because nowadays they see that it's easier to make money. I don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
They're dropping out and they're just becoming rappers. And honestly, some of them make it. At the end of the day, like
it's a great climate right now to be.
Yeah, for sure. Everything.
You can just do music. You can do video gaming. You can do all
everything.
Influencing and actually make money. These things wasn't available to me back then. I was just trying to figure out how I could. To your question, how I could become Kid Sean is by saying, okay, I got to create a character or create a thing that's like a hybrid of just the better version that I see of myself, the best version that I see of myself at that time.
So you had to be that person before you was that person.
Yeah, I gotta see that person.
Yeah.
I gotta see it in the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna just be that thing that I saw. But it took a long time for me to like even believe enough in myself.
Yeah.
To because when I'm telling this back to you, it's like, oh, it makes sense. I had this for this way. I'm gonna just do this. Nah, it was like
you were inspired by all that, but you didn't have the courage to be like, okay,
to step out there and just like
I could do this too.
Something was different about me, but I ain't had that courage to say I'm gonna step out here and I'm going to do this. It wasn't until my little brother came, Dirty Fresh, and was like, "Hey, me and my crew got a crew. I'm working the job.
You're at the clothing store.
Yeah, I'm at the clothing store. And I took him to the clothing store and started managing this call center. I was good at selling things.
Yeah.
So I had a corporate job, and I was making like.
You working at a call center?
Yeah.
I can imagine you working at a call center. What's up, man? Is it for Kid Sean?
I knew how to talk to customers, and I knew how to manage people. So when they had me managing people in the call center, I was like, okay, I made like $80,000 a year. Early.
That's good.
That was good money.
That was amazing, actually.
Back in the day, so I had money and I had.
But you weren't happy inside, though.
No, I wasn't happy inside, man. But I had disposable income that I could be able to invest into my little brother, so I invested into him. I invested into his group, and knowing in my heart that I really wanted to do it, but it was like I can learn off of investing into them.
That's
so
smart.
When I started investing into them, and I learned the game off of them, off of doing the experiences with them. That's how Kid Sean was like born. It was like, okay, I see how I can make money with this and not be one of them starving artists that I hear about and not be on the business. Plus, Memphis had this special thing here. Memphis had local distribution. Memphis had Selecto Hits that was open. When CDs were out, there was actually a distribution plant here that was pressing CDs called Selecto Hits. Johnny Phillips.
Really?
Sam Phillips, who found Elvis Presley, his son, Johnny Phillips, had this distribution company right off Wooden Road.
Man, that's crazy.
And you could be able to press up your own music and put out your CDs yourself, which is why DJ Paul.
Are they still open to this day?
They're still open. They still distribute.
Damn, for real?
Right off Wooden Road, but they just CDs is out, so they do it differently. The game has changed, but when CDs were out, DJ Paul and Juicy J, when they were distributing their product, they were using Selecto Hits.
Oh wow!
So
locally,
right, would use Selecto Hits.
Yeah, that's smart.
Like the third, all these guys were using this distributor because we had our distributor in our backyard.
Yeah,
so you could be able.
It was easy access.
Yeah, now how everybody just goes on to Spotify and digital streaming platforms, and you just have the opportunity to put out music. We actually had the spot here to be able to distribute music, and that's what's special about Memphis because it's a distribution capital. So they were distributing blues music and rap music. So because of them, I was able to distribute CDs through them to stores, get my music in stores, and learn the independent grind.
You ever go store to store, try to sell yourself?
Yes, I would go to all the stores.
Do you think some of that's lost?
Yes, it's lost. Cause I remember Pop Tunes used to be out here. Pop Tunes was a Pop Tunes.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
So we would go to them stores every day and talk to customers, and that's how you was able to meet your clientele base and promote to your clientele base. So that we didn't sell a lot of records, but I bought a lot of lessons by learning how to do that and started my record label and doing that and watching Paul and Juicy them and Tony Draper and them put out records and Selecto Hits. That's how they would eat. Skinny Pimp, they were all doing that. So
when you say a record label, you talking about?
I started Diamond Cut Entertainment first with my friends, and then we didn't make a lot of money. Let's eat some donuts.
Yeah.
So crispy donuts, bro.
So
Yes,
crispy. So crispy.
bro. You know I went to
You
Universal
gotta get
Records.
one.
You know when So Crispy came out, when I got my record deal,
I know you tried to get on Krispy Kreme.
bro, I bought all of Universal Records Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What them is? What them is, T?
I don't know.
Oh man.
What them is? I want to see them. What is that? Ah, nah. Okay. You good. Yeah. I swear I don't be.
Universal Records Krispy Kreme donuts. And
Yeah.
all of my singles coming out, the day my single came out, I bought the whole record label donuts.
Makes sense. It only makes sense.
What I learned was selective hits, bro. You could do this. You could press up your albums, take them to Johnny. One time I pressed up 30,000 records with Skinny Pimp.
30,000.
30,000. It's $6.
What record was this?
It was a song called TVs.
Okay.
It was my first local hit record
All right.
back in 2002. Song was featured Skinny Pimp, Yo Gotti, and A-Ball.
Let me see that go out.
You know what I'm saying? TVs. Bro.
Was this Rap Hustles?
It was Rap Hustlers. That's when I started Rap Hustlers. I'm going to tell you how I went from Diamond Cut to Rap Hustlers. Me and my little brother's groups in that label wasn't making money. My brother them was spitting. They were like making like backpack record music.
Okay.
Memphis wasn't a place for that at the time. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't on it. We had the right plan, but the wrong group at the time. So, but what this is right there. You see it.
Whose house was this? Is this in Memphis?
Lorenz and Wright.
Okay. Come on, Shine. That shit beautiful, bro.
That's one video you can tell stories right there.
The pyramid was in there. You seen that?
Without the Bass Pro son.
Memphis was on the map, bro.
Listen.
Memphis was on the map.
People be saying
it's on the map still.
That's what I'm saying. People be saying Memphis new to them. Nah, bro. Memphis been on the map.
2002.
But why Memphis just don't? Why we don't get the credit we deserve though?
They get it. A lot of people are coming to Memphis. Honestly, I guess. Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Now you talking about 20 years later.
Yeah.
I pressed up 30,000 CDs of this project.
Okay.
So Selecto hit $6 a record. Made 180. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we used to do back in the day.
That's awesome.
And like you would see your money from actually pressing up music. You know what I mean? Like it was a great time, bro. So I did that and started my own label based off.
What made you start your own label?
Went to meet DWYANE in New York. This dude was the guy who signed Cash Money to that $30 million deal back in the day. He happened to come to Memphis to meet Player Fly to try to sign Player Fly. A friend of mine knew him and said, you need to holler at Kid Sean. He a cool dude with a label out here. He came and met me at my house. Didn't like none of my music, but he said, if you come to New York, look me up. You can't tell me stuff like that.
Yeah, you're smart. You're on it.
Because I flew up there.
Yeah.
I was up there 2 weeks later. You said, come up here, bro. I'm up here.
A normal person wouldn't take that leap. Like, if I do it, I do it. I'll eventually get to it. You just went straight to it.
I went straight to it.
That's smart.
I said, man, we're going to record new songs, bro, and we're going to make this dude like the music. So I go up there and meet him in his office, my first major label meeting.
Okay.
What
did you dress up? What did you put on? Did you have on a suit? I feel like you put on a suit. Did you put on a suit?
Man, I was dressed up, man. I'm trying to be like, P. Diddy or somebody or whatever. Okay. And I'm in there fresh, bro, and I'm playing the music, and dude ain't feeling nothing.
Oh,
and this is I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm flew up there with.
How old were you?
Man, I'm timeless, so I mean, this
come on,
so you can't let it go.
I'm timeless, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm up there, bro, and I'm playing them songs, he don't like nothing. Now, I think the whole label and everybody who believe in it, man, this is gonna be our chance. We finna go up here and get signed. Bro, look, he ain't like the music.
Damn.
But what I did though, just by chance, bro, I just knew dude vibe with me, so I said I'm gonna spit dude the freestyle, man. I'm here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I pressed the play on the actual CD that I had beats on.
All right,
bro.
You remember what beat it was?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what beat it was. I played the beat before I can get a lyric out or a rhyme out. The dude said, "Bro, I like his beat. How much you want for this beat?" First of all, T, I've been getting beats for free. I never bought a beat.
Oh,
I
wow.
never knew what you mean. What you mean buy a beat?
Yes.
I didn't say that now, but I'm in my mind,
you like, hold up.
well, you want to buy the beat? I never thought about buying beats. All these producers, I just knew I was gonna get y'all ain't on. We all trying to get on, so just give me some beats, bro. When he told me he'd buy a beat, and I said, "How much you give me for something like that?"
For it.
He said, "We do like probably start like 5,000." Bro,
I know you're like, oh, I got him.
It was over for
I
it.
was like, wait a minute. I can come to New York and sell a beat
Beats.
for $5,000? Oh, I have a whole new. When I flew back home, I had a whole new idea.
That's awesome.
It ain't Diamond Cut Records no more. It's rap hustling. I'm about to rap hustle. I went back home, told the producer, I said, "Hey, bro, I got some news for you." He's like, "What's up?" I said, "Man, I sold that beat." He's like, "What?" I said, "How's about $2,500? He was like, $2,500 for this beat.
But you sold it for 5,000.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, but I'm like, but $2,500. He was like, "What?"
He was still shocked.
He was just out of high school. $2,500 for a beat?
That's
I
awesome.
been getting beats for free.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
he loved it. So I said, "Give me more beats." And I went back up there and sold more beats.
Oh, there you go.
And got a production deal with Rough Riders because the same dude Dino knew the A&R Rough Riders, and this was Rough Riders in 02 Rough Riders when they were like the shit. And I did a song deal for them. They liked my beats. They gave me, "We'll get 10 songs for you, all right, for this price, 10 beats." I was like, hell yeah. I took that piece of paper, came back home, told the producer, I said, they bought one, but they put on paper that they'll buy 10.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was like, cool. I went to Universal Music Publishing in LA. A friend of mine was like, Manny was like, "Come out here, bro. Maybe you could like sell some of your beats." I showed him that piece of paper that I had Rough Riders. They buying 10 beats from me, and I already had one beat that I sold Universal. He said, "I can get you a publishing deal." He gave me $150,000.
Wow.
I started rap.
Manning.
Manny did. So I started Rap Hustlers Records based off getting that $150,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The $5,000 beat that I sold to Rough Riders and $5,000 I sold to Universal, that was $2,000. But it was just still like, but they had on promissory to be able to get more beats. And that was all
For that same price.
For that same price.
Was it an error or no? It was,
No, it was fine.
Okay.
That was like, look, we want to lock you in for the
Yeah,
$5,000 ain't no money.
I knew you were good for it.
So look.
I know people to this day right now selling beats for $100.
$100.
No good, yeah.
1,000 a beat is for a beginning beat.
Well, guess what?
Come on, Sean, that's beautiful.
Here's
bro.
the kicker about the joint. The producer was Drummer Boy.
Oh wow,
that's whose beats that I was selling.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So he ended up being
shout out to Drummer Boy.
Yeah, for sure.
My city, and he's him.
Yeah.
When it comes to those beats, but that's whose beats that I ended up selling and was able to kickstart my thing off.
That's badass, right
based
there.
off of that. So when I did that, I could have been like when he said when I wanted to rap to Dino back when I was in the office when I played the beat. I could have been like, bro, I want to rap, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I believe in Diamond Cut, in my group, and my brothers, them. I do. But that wasn't what they wanted.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to I didn't get in my own way.
Yeah, you didn't give up. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, okay, this is how I can get some money.
Yeah.
Wait, you thought on your feet quick.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I flew to New York on my own dime.
Yeah.
I'm over here with something.
What gave you that though? They're persistent,
Man, listen, my mama and my daddy, bro. Bless their soul, bro. I got it from them, bro. Like that. My dad was certified. He was one of the first people shipping that dope through the post office. He worked at the post office. You can go back and look at the check the tape. 1984. It was a whole bust. My dad was on the front page, commercial appeal.
Really?
You know what I mean? He was shipping that.
Pops was moving that weight.
Shipping that dope.
Getting it out.
Back early. He was shipping that beat. Him and my brothers, my mama's, my uncles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, look, it might be the real American gangster story. I don't know.
He was the one that was doing it, bro. And I lived. It was two different lives. My mom was struggling because she was a single mom with 5 kids, and different baby dads. But like, my dad had one of the first nicest houses in East Memphis. When East Memphis was the shit, and had a pool and everything. So I would be like in North Memphis, and in poverty, But then when my dad came and got me, I was like, man, this this is the life. You know what I'm saying? So like, but he put a lot of game in me as far as just to be consistent and never fuck with dope. Don't be like, bro, don't fuck with dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he ended up getting out that shit or whatever, and
That's
like
good.
and straighten his life up. But like,
you said God rest his soul, he passed away?
Yeah, my dad passed of cancer in 2013. My mama passed of cancer in 2012.
Cancer's a motherfucker, bro.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, and it's only getting worse. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's because it's the food, bro. It's like the food.
It's like we're a prime example of it. We ate the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, but we eating it for a reason.
Yeah, it's a celebration.
So crispy.
Years, plant based. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's good.
Based. So I don't, you know what I mean? No pork on my fork. No beef between my teeth.
No beef at all.
No beef. No
chicken.
No chicken in my kitchen.
For how many years?
22 years.
That is crazy. You look healthy though. His skin is glowing. I'm not gonna lie.
I stopped, and when I was telling y'all both about the sacrifice. When I sacrificed not doing the meat and stuff like that or whatever, then it seemed like God like opened up doors for me or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you sacrifice something that you love, then I feel like this shit we do, like it ain't guaranteed, like you know what I mean. So it's like, bro, it's always been like a hustle, like or a dice roll, like you know what I mean. What if somebody don't like the beats?
Yeah.
What if somebody don't like the song? If it don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck. So I always carried myself like, I would be humble because it's like, bro, this shit is fleeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't real estate.
You know what I always liked about you? You always got some quotes.
Oh yeah.
You always got some quotes. I got something for you right quick.
What up?
I got this little game for you. You always got some quotes. So I got 4 quotes here. So I want you to name who said it. We got the first one. Rule number 1. Get the money first. Rule number 2.
Don't forget
the money.
Rest in peace, Young Dog.
There you go.
Adolph Thornton was a.
Alright. It's 1 out of 1. You 1 out of 1 with it.
Alright.
Alright, it's another one. Don't believe everything you hear. Real eyes, realize, realize. Don't believe everything you hear. Real eyes, realize, realize.
Damn, that was good.
You know that one go out?
Who was that one?
Pop.
Look, Pop.
Pop.
Man, wow, that was a good one.
Got 2 more for you. 2 more.
That was a good one.
Let me see. You probably know this one. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Jay.
For sure. Last one. When you down to nothing, God is up to something.
That would be Kinfolk. You know.
Kinfolk. It's Kinfolk right there.
Yeah. That's fact.
You finna speak on Dolph. What you finna say?
Dolph was really.
He's a real one. I'm not gonna lie.
I like Dolph, man. I like with him and Daddy O and those guys who were doing.
I talked to Daddy O not so long ago.
Yeah, I respect them because the independence. You know what I'm saying? Like their independence and their ability to like turn nothing into something. You know what I'm saying? And Dolph, what he did that I liked a lot was that he rapped about weed and he would talk about coke. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he always looked out for his people. He really had a great family structure. And if I called Dolph and had somebody who wanted to get a verse from Dolph, he would answer the phone and he was like, okay, well, what they got, son? Man, they got 10. I'm trying to make this. Yeah, bro. Okay.
He'd always negotiate with people.
He would allow individuals to eat because your access is how you eat in music.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so to me, like, and I've always been okay, if this ain't working, I got to make something work. You know what I mean? So if this ain't working right now, then okay, cool. I'm a access for people from Memphis. So if Memphis is on fire, then it's and I've been out here for a while. If something pops from Memphis, somebody gonna call me.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I want to get a verse from so and so, so and so. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna put their play together, and I'm gonna connect the dots and collect a lot, or connect something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But some individuals in Memphis, I won't say any names, but they just don't. They won't do that. Like if I gotta play for them, like they rather not even vibe with me because if I got something to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Like And
Why do you think that is?
I never understood that mentality though, like because I don't know, bro. I think
I don't want to see nobody else win.
It's a very competitive individuals out here, bro. Like, and I've always been like, okay, you know, if I can help and add value, just let me add value, and then I could eat too. You know what I'm saying? And but nah, I just think there's individuals who are very competitive, like the kind of individual that get on a rap song with you and be like, bro, I'm gonna kill him on this verse.
No,
I've never been like that.
No,
I've been like, bro, if you do go in your verse, that's gonna make a great song.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care about you being better, having a better verse than me. I'm on the song. So it's like if the song works, it works. That's just my mentality. But there's some individuals that are out here that are not like that. But Dolph was one that was. You know what I mean? I called Dolph. I'll be in Atlanta. Hey, bro, want to come get? He got a beat. He got a song he wants you to do, bro. He got 10 bands. I need to make me about 2. You know what I mean? Okay, bro, cool. Like, you know what I mean?
He'll ask you how much you want, or you can tell him, hey.
I'll tell him about the rap. And he'll be like, you know what I mean? Or even if I did it and then I didn't say nothing. So there's been times I just do it because like I make in between a play and I'm in a session and Dolph's in the studio and I'm like, yo, the client that I already got that's paying me to do certain things or whatever is like, bro, I see Dolph over there. You think he'll do a verse? All right, let me do it out of him. And he'll just go do it, and then he got paid. Like one time, he did it for $5,000, and we got the 5. Dolph turned around and just, here man, take that 1,000. You know what I mean?
That's what's up,
He just does that kind of stuff without having to be told or you know what I mean, stuff like that. I always felt like I respected him, and I felt like if he carried that because he had respect for me or he carried me like that. I really imagine what he did for his own people. You know what I'm saying? That guy that's out here repping their thing to this day. So I love what he stood for, bro. I hate that.
I remember when he first got started.
Yeah.
Him and Daddy used to come by the store all the time.
I'm sure.
Drop off their CDs, their mixtapes on the register. Back then at Village Mart.
Yeah.
I remember like it was yesterday, bro.
When he was rocking a polo.
Yeah, rocking a polo. No. What did he have on? All Gucci. It was all Gucci.
Yeah.
What album was that? He had on Everything Gucci. Go out. You remember that album?
I know. Yeah, one of them like with the Dolce Gabbana.
No, it was everything. Everything was Gucci. His entire outfit was Gucci, and he was first dropping. I think that's when he first dropped, or maybe it could be his second. But I remember everybody was like, man, who's this guy right here? They kept looking at him because the way he dressed. Yeah. He was always clean.
Yeah, I was always fly.
Oh, Dolph was always clean, man.
Yeah, he definitely was fly, bro. You know
welcome to Dolph World.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dolph World, was it? Go up? I think one of those.
Yeah. I remember A+ and Flavors, you know what I mean? Those songs, like, you know what I mean, being his first jumps to like start to connect. And I remember when he first started coming to Atlanta, I remember seeing Dolph for the first time, meeting when we first linked up. The first time it was in Atlanta, in Atlantic Station. I stayed in Atlantic Station at the 12, and he was in an old school Ford.
Yeah,
and he was just like, I ran into him like, bro, you got a deal yet? He was like, I had a few people call me and stuff like that, bro, but he was just like, no, I don't want to do a deal, and he just like, you know, was just good vibes, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know, so yeah, I hate that. You can get that big from Memphis, and then people from Memphis.
Yeah. At the end of the day, long live Dolph, man. The rap scene right now is just everybody wants to be hard. Everybody's.
I think if you could be, I was about swag, about drip, or about telling stories, and being able to like represent a more positive.
The goal is to make money.
And the goal is to get old too.
Yeah.
Is to make money, get old, and take care of your family.
You don't have to go at it with a beef. You don't have to curse nobody out or try to get. You know, some people do it just to get attention. Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we all do this to make money.
Yeah.
Right?
Think about the attention you get. I don't think young people think about what kind of attention you're getting. Yeah. Like, you getting attention, you're going viral, but what type of attention, and then what do you have to keep
what's
doing
the cost? Yeah.
To maintain that algorithm?
Because you're going to get that high.
Yeah.
From all that attention.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
They love that attention.
For real.
It's a dangerous drug now.
So you're going to try to top it.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You got to keep going with it.
Oh, God, yo.
You got to rap about it. You see it played out all the time, bro.
Like 6ix9ine, for example.
Yeah. But look, who to blame it on, though? This is what people like.
Yeah. we love drama. Most of your favorite movies, when they come on, they're gonna come on with a
Drama,
drama
or action.
You know what I mean? So
action. I like some action.
Somebody gonna get killed. Something's gonna happen.
Rarely good things go viral.
But and then rappers are only genre that we want our rappers to be real. We want it to be.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Be for real, really happening. And then when it really happens, it's too late. Like Julio, and these guys down there, like you see it play out time and time again. But because they get the views, because they get the likes, because they get the shows and the revenue at the time, they just want to get out the situation that they in. But they're not thinking about how am I going to be perceived and what do I gotta do passing. They don't think forward. They're thinking about the right now.
So what would you tell them?
I would tell them to think about how you want to be perceived. I distinctively remember, after featuring on all the rap hustle records that I put out with my distribution with TVT and all the stuff we did with Gotti and Criminal Maine and Skinny Pimp and all these albums, I would feature on their own songs with them. But when it was time for me to do my own song and single and all that, I took time and thought about, how do I want to be perceived? Do I want to have to come to the shows with 1,000 dudes?
Yeah.
Dude, what order?
Were you rolling like that at one point?
Yeah, of course, because when you're having money and you're putting people on, that's when everybody comes around.
Yeah.
But then as soon as things fall apart, like they did with my TVT deal, and I went broke, like I talked about on the Due Season album, and things just fell apart. People love you when you're up. They forget about you when you're down. And when you're down, they're not giving you any CPR when you're out here. Ain't nobody trying to resuscitate you.
That's why you cut those people off quick.
Yeah, so, and then think about it, they'll remove themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then it gives you a time to be able to focus on, like, okay, how do I want to be perceived? I see how, I put out Yo Gotti CDs, and I learned from him. So I learned by putting out his album and what he had to do and the stuff he had to do to be able to, what he had to live up to with his music and stuff like that and things like that. And I'm like, well, for me, I want to be able to be more worldwide. I want to appeal to women more. I want to be able to not have to come out the house with a lot of dudes, you know what I mean? And with all the security all the time. I want to be able to just like have fun and make music fun and do that. So I thought about how I want to be perceived. Yeah. And when my wife came up with the slogan, Respect My Fresh, I took that and made that a song. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, that's something I can rock with. I've always had clothes and had clothing store managers and stuff like that or whatever. I've always been fresh.
You related to what you were around too.
Yeah, I could rock with that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And people like being fly. And if Jeezy could make Trap or Die, like that's what he was making at the time, I could talk about number clothes and fly and being fresh or whatever and doing that thing and give my little spiritual undertow with it. And I feel like that's being different and thinking about how you want to be perceived. So to answer your question, thinking about how you want to be perceived, how you're going to stand out. How can you be different than what's going on? How can you put your own spin? You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you got to make a better tire.
Yeah.
You got to make a different rim. You know
just
what I mean?
Put a twist to it.
Put a twist to it. Make
the whole industry is copy and paste, but everybody's putting their twist to it. As long as you put your twist to it, something different.
Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing, but you got to the way you say it. You know what I mean? Like Boss Man D-Lo is saying the same things that the last trapper rapper that was.
It's the way he says it in his voice.
The way he says it with his voice and how he tells his story.
Exactly.
And music is something you listen to, so you got to be able to. It got to sound good. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
a lot of rappers are turning to country as well. They're doing a lot of features with country. Country's coming up, I think.
Yeah, I see that Moneybagg had the what was that, the whiskey.
Yeah, that was actually hit couple top 3 or top 10, something like that.
Yeah, it was up there.
Top 3 rap songs for a while. Like Bag going through that process of just he's been doing it for.
He's evolving though.
Yeah, so he's evolving. So now he's putting on other people to do that, because you get separated when you've been when you get up, you separate from the trenches.
Yeah.
But you sign people from the trenches to come back up, and I like what he's doing with YBT Fast and those guys. That's dope. You know what I mean? Because that's what YTB.
Yeah, YTB Fast.
Yeah, I like what he's doing with
YTB. He's on a come up too.
He got a great voice.
Amazing.
Yeah. He got a great voice. You know what I'm saying? And he'll go through that process.
He's a good person too overall. Like. Kind-hearted. The guy comes in here all the time.
Yeah.
He buys his entourage clothes. Every single person around him, he takes care of him.
That's good.
I seen it.
That's good. As long as they continue to take care of him, that's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you see when it slow down, and God forbid it ever slow down for him, you'll see who really real and who not. You know
The thing about it, I think once you have those people around you, I'll put them to work. Have somebody take care of this.
Yeah.
Book the shows here. Everybody has to have a certain job to do. Once you put them in that position of empowerment, that's when everybody wins. And it's a guarantee. Like, okay, if I empower these guys around me, if I fall down, they should catch me.
If every nigga in my clique is rich, my clique is rugged. Nobody will die because whoever will fall with everybody will be each other's crutches. That's what Jay-Z said, and I think that make a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. But you gotta have the right people. Don't take a lot of people. Just take the right people.
Yes, that's it.
You know what I mean? So just get the right people. But I like what the collaborator. I like Big X just dropped something with Shabuzi.
Shabuzi's on fire right now.
Yeah. Listen, now what happened with
Shabuzi's on fire.
I want somebody to sample So Crispy. And
okay.
Make it country. Make it something else.
Come on, man. Y'all grabbed it.
Why don't you do it?
But, I'll produce it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I need someone else to be able to sing it because what happened with Jaquan, with Shabuzi, Jaquan, that Tipsy record, and now Shabuzi takes it and make it number one again.
Yeah.
Yo, 20 years later, 04 to 24.
Copy and paste, but just put a twist.
I think it's coming, though.
And listen, somebody's going to do it. Jaquan, he's performing the BET Awards this year, and he's got a number one record. He got published on a number one record in country. He can go ahead. That's going to give him some retirement.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, you know what I mean?
He can charge what he wants now.
Yeah, listen, that's that put him right back into the relevancy. And that's the beautiful thing about having some ownership of your songs and that publishing. That publishing, bro.
How do people usually have ownership of their songs? What's the process of that? Because a lot of people just they create the beats, they create the song, and then they don't know what to do next.
No, you better start your publishing company, start your LLC, and start your publishing company, man, and join your BMI, join MLC, join Sound Exchange. And make sure you get all your, God don't bless mess. You got to make sure you paper up your situation. Do that.
Is there a certain website they can go to, or they can do everything for them?
Songtrust.
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 Songtrust.com.
Yeah, Songtrust. You can go there and do that, and they can set up your whole thing and receive your royalties from overseas too, stuff like that. But that and not doing a publishing deal. Like you don't have, you can do some admin deal, but you don't need to do a co-publishing deal with anybody. You need to maintain your ownership of your music, and then so when someone samples it, like that just took place with Jaquan, with Shabuzi, bro, and you own that, you're gonna be able to say, okay,
20 years ago,
you're gonna be able to charge them for clearing the sample.
And if you can't charge, well. Normally, do people agree to the charges, or?
Yeah, I mean, because you're not charging, you're not going to beat them over the head. Because you're going to get a little money.
I mean, if it hit number one, I'd probably beat them over the head. Come on, son.
But you don't have to, because you would sample me and I'll say, you clear me, I'll clear you for $5,000, $10,000, whatever. But I'm going to retain a certain percentage of your new song.
That's how it works.
Yes, I'm going to proceed.
How does that work with the percentage wise?
That's what you negotiate.
Okay.
So you want to sample me, cool. But if you try to sample Curtis Mayfield, guess what? He's taking 99% of the song.
Oh wow!
You might well not even sample that.
Exactly.
Oh wow!
He's taking 99. I sampled Curtis Mayfield on the Skinny Pimp project. Them folks took 95%.
Oh wow!
But
because you didn't work it out before.
No, I worked it out before. 95%.
Damn, that's crazy.
But you can if it's a hit record, you gonna do some shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that Sting, P Diddy, that Missing You record that he did about Biggie, bro.
No, which one was that?
That every step I take,
every move I make, yeah.
He has to pay Sting I want to say it's $5,000 a day.
Oh wow!
For that particular sample, it is an interview of Sting talking about that sample and how he's put his kids through college with that particular sample.
Wow,
bro, he takes all of the song. But if you sample Diddy will take all of it. Was this dude named the dude says I'm sorry, mama, but that dude says mama. Don't cry.
Right.
I could have hurt you.
Like Eminem?
Yeah, but I was young. That dude there,
Yeah.
he went to jail for murder, by the way. That cat, you know what I'm talking about? He was from Mississippi.
I'm sorry, mama. I should have left you. Something I shouldn't
Mama,
have left
don't
you.
worry, I'm a gangster. I'm a survivor. Heard me.
Okay.
He had the funny hair in the back. You know
Yeah, the puff.
All right,
Yeah.
so he sampled Faith soon as I get home from work. Soon as I get home. All right, that's a Diddy owns that publishing. That song went gold. The song that I'm talking about, the new song.
Yeah.
His name Superstar Pride. That's who song it is. It went gold. Diddy took 100%.
Oh wow.
All of it.
That is fucking crazy.
My song.
That's messed up.
Nah, for
But they
real.
didn't clear it.
Oh, that's why.
So he took it took
If
all of it.
So FYI, clear your songs.
Clear your songs, man.
Clear your songs. That's messed
Clear
up.
your songs, bro. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to catch a gold record out here or a platinum record and then not be able to eat because the real money after your shows dry up is going to be your publishing.
Is that what happened with Drake when they didn't clear your music?
Yeah, like you can't don't sample me and don't clear it because I'm coming to get it.
Dude, I would do the same thing.
And
I would do the same thing.
I don't care if you love Drake.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. If you sample my music, I'm not wrong for going to come and get my piece. And,
Yes.
and you lucky I didn't take all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He just took all of it.
Every bit of it. You know what I mean? You know, but at the end of the day, that's your 401k in music.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you know that's what's gonna keep giving. And if somebody samples it, bro, DJ Paul and Juicy J have made a mint off of being retro sampled.
Yeah.
I mean, a few years ago, it seemed like everything that was on the radio was sampled by Paul and Juicy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they own all that stuff. You know what I mean? All that project. How many times did somebody say a Project Pet line in their raps?
Yeah.
All the
Man,
time.
they got to pay Paul and Juicy because they own that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's what really has made them retro. So you know, every 20 years people sample certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what happens. So you know.
So
So
crispy.
after you get it sampled, then you go to the website again. What's the name?
You go to Song Trust. Go
Song
to
Trust.
Sign up for Song Trust. Sign up for your BMI or ASCAP or CSAC. Sign up for your MLC, which is a mechanical licenses company. You need to do that. It's like these things are the things that actually pay the royalties and how you make your money off of.
So if somebody wants to do all that, would you advise them? Is there somewhere? Can they call you so you can help them out or something like that?
That's what I do that every day. I consult.
Okay.
I consult major corporations. I consult artists. As long as they got a budget, you know what I'm saying? I consult.
So artists, if you guys have a song, you want to get it cleared, you need all that.
Yeah, I can help.
His Shine
I
can help you guys out.
Yeah.
Everything got a price to it.
Yeah, but please don't call me what you want, but don't call me unless it's about some business. You know?
Hey,
Now, we gonna talk. I got a few songs. I've been working on something.
Yeah, you were telling me.
I sent you the beat.
You did?
I think I did. No,
You told me about the jump.
I sent you the beat. I think I did. I'm not sure. I have to look.
I don't think I got the beat. I think you told me about it. But
Yeah, I was working on it. I was working on
Need
it.
that.
I think I didn't send it to you because I don't know. I was like, let me clear this first. Let me make sure I did this the right way.
Because you got a lot of relationships with people that you see come in here.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
I'm putting some features on there too.
Yeah.
From all the people that come in here.
Access. You got access.
Yeah.
Access is gold. Access is.
Honestly, bro, networking for me has gotten so much more better than actually making a profit. The idea is like for the basketball game.
Yeah.
We didn't make any money on this. The idea was to network, bring everybody together.
Just to bring people together, and then what comes from that is going to be something else.
So let me ask you this, T. So how you know when to, like, okay, you said your connections, you know, how you know when to stop it, though?
You never stop it.
I'm saying when you probably make your money, though.
Oh, I don't know. That's the thing. It just sometimes you just do it, and then I've gotten so comfortable doing it. It's just like,
Well, here's the thing: you have to give to receive.
yeah.
So
How long do you give?
you got to always give.
There's no ending.
No, there's no ending of giving. That you
Nah,
got to always be giving. You can't be like this. You got to give.
I feel
Yeah.
more appreciative when I give something to someone and I see their reaction and how they are. Is more appreciative to me than me actually receiving anything. Like my kids, everybody around me.
Clearly see you receiving. You give things all the time. You give discounts. You give things. You give things. You do things for the community. But when you see your bottom line and when you got what this store does and you get numbers and stuff like that, you know that, and you know that okay, that's a part that is, you got to see that is retribution of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm doing this, and then like, you may have give this outfit away or give this pair of shoes away, but you turn around, you may move how many umpteen shoes based because you just gave this away.
Yeah.
Box Chevy King. I met those guys.
You met them?
I met those guys.
Real cool guys.
Shout out to those dudes, bro. They gave Rick Ross a box Chevy.
Oh yeah.
He gave it to him.
He was down to his last penny, right?
Yeah, he told me.
He's down to his last
gave away something that he could have charged value for. Rick Ross put him out there, and now they booming.
Yeah.
Now they keep giving away.
They realize the power. Yeah, that's the realize when you give.
You gotta give to receive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Giving of your time, giving of your energy. Sometimes giving of your money too, or whatever, your product, or whatever, bro. But you gotta give to receive, bro, because time is non-refundable. Yeah. Once you spend it, it's gone.
Our brand Valabasas, our in-house brand Valabasas.
I love it.
How it popped off, we gave. I literally gave it to everybody walking in here that I messed with. I was like, yo, take these jeans. Let me know your reaction. Let me know if I need to fix anything. These are yours for free.
Yeah.
And everybody was giving me feedback. From that feedback, we made the perfect pants. Changed the zipper here. Or this is too tight. When you wash it, it shrinks. We changed everything. We got down to a math by just giving. Just giving and getting real reactions from everybody, like what we need to change and how to fix it. It's been working, bro.
Yeah, you got to give. We used to give away CDs,
all the time.
Nowadays, you give away advice, you give away inspiration, you give away. I give with Coffee with Kinfolk. I give with Autism Advocates, my nonprofit. I give. I'm gonna give, and then when I give, it may not come back from the person I gave to. But it's going to come back in other ways, in other areas of my life. You know what I'm saying? I was telling you earlier, I feel very, and we, it could be belief, but I just think in my spirit, because we all have our own spirit and what you discern. I just think like I have a job that is not guaranteed. Like, will I get the next movie role? Will I get the next hit record? Will I the next client or whatever? Like, I don't know. So for me, it's very important to keep a good karma, to keep good chi. You know what I mean? To keep that good giving going, because I may give to this school for autism advocates and then turn around, I just booked BMF for next year. Yeah. It may not even come back the same way that you gave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was you always like that?
It's always been like that for me. You know what I mean? It's always been like that for me. If I sacrifice something and I keep stay in line with my purpose and don't slip, then it's like things seem to happen for me. Yeah. But when I get distracted and because ain't nobody perfect, but when you get and I've gotten distracted and just, bro, just know season's gonna change. If it's hot outside in the summertime, you ain't gonna be mad. You can be mad in the summertime, or you can be okay. I'm gonna wear short sleeve shirts, and I'm gonna fall with the season. Adapt, and then bam. But I know it's gonna change. So when you're in that summer, don't do stuff in the summertime. It's like that's gonna mess up your fall, or fuck up your winter, or fuck up your spring. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I see people do that, whether it's music, whether in life, they just do things based on a temporary scenario. And they make these permanent decisions all the time. You know what I mean? Nigga owe you some money. I see that nigga. I'm gonna go kill that nigga.
How far you look? How far you look ahead?
Huh?
How far do you look ahead?
Man, I think longevity. You know what I mean? Till I'm 170. I be thinking I'm gonna live to be 170.
You know what? Me too.
I know it's me, bro. Like,
me too. I really hope they got something in the future now that can help us live longer. And I'm looking into this stuff. I'm starting to eat some mushrooms. I don't know what the fuck I was eating the other day.
Green tea, matcha mushrooms.
Yes.
I drink that, bro.
COVID woke me up.
Yeah.
It got me taking vitamins, elderberries, and all types of stuff.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, LeBron James. I think Jordan over LeBron.
Of course.
But LeBron has played in the NBA since he's 40-something. He done at 40. Tom Brady. What makes them to be able to do that? It's because of what they spend on their health.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they have LeBron gets these hyperbaric chambers.
Yeah.
Okay. He spends over $1 million a year, a couple $1 million on
What is that? What is the hyperbaric? What is that?
these chambers they call the tube of youth. When you get into these tubes,
Look it up.
It's ice, ain't
What
it?
it is?
yeah, look them up, bro. You get into these tubes. It's a place in Atlanta that do it. It's a wellness center, bro. They charge $400 an hour for you to get into this tube. You know what I mean?
What is it? I don't know.
And it helps your blood.
Is it like ice cold? Is it cold in there?
Yeah, it's like they have those. So they get super cold.
Wow.
Yeah, you standing.
You kidding me?
Yeah, bro. This shit is serious. And the place you can go places like you go check and do a sauna or whatever, something like that. You can do that, and they charge you $400 an hour for these youngs, and they got even bigger ones than that. Like it's incredible, bro. But these things, like when I went to the wellness center, they said, bro, okay, we'll set you on a plan. You spend $12,500. You got to spend at least $12,500 to be able to even start to feel the effects of this thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And you paid it?
You know, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said, I'm doing
This
it.
probably was working for you because your ass look young as fuck. I'm like, you look healthy.
Oh, good.
It's the oxygen in your blood. It's all, bro. They have things that you can do to be able to extend your health. Just like what's it like? Well, LeBron and Brady is played so long because they are investing into their health.
Also, an onion a day. You ever heard of that?
Yes.
Actually eating an onion.
What they do?
Raw onions. Just eat it like an apple.
You can put a raw onion under your feet and your socks. You know what I mean? And put it there, bro. And when you wake up in the morning, bro, all your bad toxins coming out of you. Mm-hmm. It's things you can do.
He's right about that too.
Yeah.
Things you can do.
Like for us, my wife has this trick. Well, if you have like an earache or a headache, cut a piece of garlic and put it in your ear. Just a piece of garlic. You're gonna have a funky ass. When you wake up, you're gonna smell like garlic, but just wash it off. But it'll make your headache go away.
Bro, there are natural remedies and holistic approaches to what we do, and at the end of the day, you know, I just want to live, bro. I
for sure.
Hopefully, in the future, they'll have something like maybe you could take like a stem cells or something.
Look up Jeff Bezos. Was recently talking about the things that he's doing to be able to
live longer.
They said if you. The story I read said if you are alive in the next 4 or 5 years, there are going to be things coming out that's going to be allowed to you.
Charlotte stay alive for that long.
I want to be around. I want to be around, bro.
For real.
I told you, all right, look, you can live to 500 years, but it's going to cost you $20 million.
If
I get it,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
doing it too.
I'm doing it.
But what about your wife? What about your kids? It's just like
I got my tribe is big.
Oh shit! You got to make sure. I'll take the real ones. This is it.
Man, for real.
That's 140.
Oh, man, I would do it.
I do it though, man. Like,
I gotta get that money, but I'll do it. Give me a bank loan or something.
Yeah, I want to be able
Man,
to do
for
it,
real.
Seriously, man. I love life. I love living. I love the time forever. I do, bro.
I feel like in the future they'll put us connected with computers somehow, maybe our conscience or something, where it's like because
have you seen the thing they talk about in the new jails?
No.
Yeah, I seen it.
Sleep you?
They're gonna push you the thing on the head, and you feel like you gonna wake up and you feel like you've been in jail 20 years.
Yeah.
And you been on this thing 5 years.
Our body a computer
They
though.
can program what you want to dream about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that was messed up.
We going to the future, y'all. Listen, it's happening.
But imagine this though. Imagine if you sleep in there and they make you think that you know how to do karate. Do you come out doing karate or some shit like that?
Yeah,
The Matrix.
You know what I mean? Like imagine because your brain learns very quickly.
Yeah. And we only access what they say 10 to 12% of it.
Yeah, very
so
small.
like if we're able to really fully access all of our real bandwidth of our brain, and we're able to really, you know, to tap into and we super spiritual too. We humans having a spiritual experience, so it's like we're spiritual individuals having a human experience.
Yeah.
So that's also to look at it from that perspective. So like the longer you can be able to be around, the more you can do, the more good you can be able to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more you can be able to share the wisdom. I think that's everybody's responsibility of when you start to get older. You know what I mean? You need to give out some info.
Yeah.
And stop trying to gatekeep.
Life gets so much better when you help others.
Yeah, bro. Like just you know, give the information for somebody's situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So because it's gonna help them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's and it'll help you too, because somebody you gonna need some information.
Yeah.
And when you need it, somebody gonna give it to you too. You know what I mean? I think it's the information society. I think AI is real. I think we better be honest about.
Do you use ChatGPT?
Yes.
All the time?
Yeah, I use it. You better find some kind of way to lock in with to understand and use AI.
Yeah.
Because the AI going to use you and possibly remove you based on the field you in.
My daughter had this little thing going on in school. She had to read this book called PAX. It's like a chapter book. But we just bought it 2 days ago. She starts school in a couple of days. I had ChatGPT write me a whole biography and everything they wanted in less than 5 minutes.
Bro.
It does everything for you, bro.
You can write contracts on there.
Yes, the contracts is a good one.
You can do scripts. You can do bios. I had to do a bio for. I'm doing a thing with the Grizzlies this year. With that 901 collabs.
Nice.
They're gonna announce it September 1st. But with my standing on Grizzlies, you know what I'm saying, thing I've been pushing. So we're doing that. Me and my guy Chris, and it's like I had to do a bio for them about the standing on Grizzlies thing. My email is ChatGPT bio.
Helps you out quick.
It was done in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, waste no time.
I used to pay people to write bios.
Yeah, you can do it all on your own.
Done. You know what I mean? You just pay lawyers to write. I just produce a contract.
What about movie scripts now?
Pay scripts.
Come on.
You can write full scripts. And if you don't like it, you can read it.
Edit it just a little bit.
This is not it. Man, emails. I use it sometimes when it's like emails to important people, and I be pissed off if somebody done did something or whatever. I be like, you know what? Let me just ChatGPT this and say this in a way that is. Bro, that's what's going on right now, bro. Like,
I gotta tune in with that.
You do, bro. It'll make life a little bit easier. Even when the name of my podcast, I was, hey, what do you think about the name of the podcast? It'll kick me back. It'll kick me back.
I swear to God, that's how I got this name. ChatGPT.
Yeah, it tells me.
Like I want to incorporate a spaceship.
ChatGPT.
It's AI.
GBT.
Yeah, it's just like asking Google, but somebody that's 100 times smarter.
Yeah.
And talks back.
Yeah.
And writes it down for you. And then the movie idea. I think there's this app I downloaded the other day. I haven't messed with it. You give it a movie idea, and it does the filming for you. It literally draws out people, whatever idea you would do. Bro, this is real. Yeah. This is real. So imagine Kinfolk, his shine, walking down the street, and a crowd of people chasing after him. It'll do the entire thing and make it seem like just have it say during the Roman Empire. It'll make it and have you dressed that same way.
Yeah,
bro. It's real deal. Like I gotta mess with this.
I need that.
This is money because
those are treatments.
Yes,
those are visual treatments that you can score and storyboard to different ideas in movies. Movies. I love movies. So
how you doing with movies, by the way?
I'm learning and earning while I'm learning and earning.
That's smart.
I'm doing, perfecting my craft with it.
How'd you get started in there first?
My barbershop in Atlanta, next door to it, there was Terry Vaughn. She played in the what was that, Steve Harvey show? She was Cedric Entertainer's girlfriend on that. She had an acting class. My mom, when she passed away, she told me she wanted me to. She said, "You really need to get acting, man. You need to do something else because the rap stuff is just like it's just you ain't gangster like how they is out here."
Yeah.
So it's like you should go do that.
Shout out to Mama, man. Mama's always gonna take care of you.
And I got my first gig from doing her acting. This is how the acting thing go. Acting classes. That's how you get your resources to the actual agents and casting directors. So you got to take classes, learn how to do the actual skill set. But it goes back to we talked about being about conversations. If you ain't growing, you're dying. Yeah. So evolving, learning. Yeah. So I started learning that. That was back in 2012. 2013, I got booked for a pilot. And then, my dad passed away. Took care of that. And
what movie was it?
It was this thing called Gals. It was with Roger Bob, who was Tyler Perry's partner at first. And it was with a lot of actresses that are in a lot of stuff now. We just did a pilot. Okay. And so learned from that, and that's what they told me. They said, you know what, you should keep doing this or whatever, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just prepare yourself, learn about it. So I took that, learned more about it, but I lost my dad right behind it. So I thought the very end, then I came back to it and was like, all right, now I'm gonna get serious about it. A friend of mine was in Atlanta. Was like, bro, I showed him I used to host Rap City and stuff like that. I was like showing my videos and stuff. He was like, bro, let me put you with my agent. He was a fan of my music anyway. He put me with his agent, and I used to go to his house do my auditions and stuff and all that. And he got booked.
He helped you out with the auditions?
He helped me. His dude named Zico. Zico plays in this show called FBI. He's the lead dude in FBI on NBC on CBS. Nice. On that show. They're on their 4th season. And he blew up. Now he's a dude making $150,000 an episode.
Oh, that's nice.
And I used to go to his house just to be able to do my auditions or whatever and stuff. But he put me on with an agent, and I started getting auditions and started getting told no. But I was just glad to be.
You're persistent, and
I don't care. I was getting the script. I was reading the script like, man, look, I'm really reading the script.
It's like practice. It's practice.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna read this script, figure this out, and then figure out how to be able to put myself into this. I kept doing that. Then when my little brother passed away, with being hit by a drunk driver, his friend was the drunk driver, and his friend drove and fell asleep.
Damn, bro.
He graduated from college, and he passed away 2017. And
sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah. But when he passed away, okay, he died on impact. The mom of the son that was driving, that was in jail at the time, because it was, he had just, my brother was So she called me on the phone, and she's like, she's crying because her son's in jail. Her son and my brother were friends. And it was like, I chose to be like, man, hey, I'm a parent. I understand what you're going through. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. My family forgives you. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
That's good. Sometimes you have to forgive.
When I did that, hung the phone up, my agent called me my next phone call. She's like, what's wrong? I didn't even want to go into it. I was like, just, what can I help you with today? What you need? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I want to tell you that you booked Atlanta. You're going to be playing opposite of Donald Glover.
Wow.
First time I booked something. But I got told no for about 2 years, bro. And my brother, before he passed away, he was like, this is my little bro now. He like, bro, you need to keep going with Coffee with Kinfolk. You need to keep acting. Keep doing the music too. But he was like, bro, these two things you need to keep doing. And it's just one of the moments where, your family telling you something and you taking heed to it. And then as soon as he passed away, I get my first booking.
That's crazy.
Now, I knew that was him. I was like, yo, when people pass away, you get help in heaven, bro. I knew that was my brother and my mom and my dad, like, all consorting together and saying, all right, we
God rest their souls, man.
Bro, so, and I got my first role with Atlanta, and then I got Superfly, and then I just been, like, rocking since then, like, you know what I mean? And I got Daquan Tyrone, I got,
you got another movie coming up, right?
Half Baked, Totally High Out. I got Red One with The Rock.
Yes.
And this movie is, man.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, Lucy Liu play in it. You know the dude, I always say, I can't know his name, but he says in those commercials, we are farmers. The white dude.
Yeah.
I got pictures with him.
When is that movie dropping?
November. You can look up the trailer now. It's called Red One.
Look it up. Go out and see the Red One
on Amazon Studios or whatever. It's coming out.
Everybody's coming out with these new movies. Netflix is hiring people. Everybody's just buying into these new movies, man. Bro. Amazon, Netflix, Tubi. It's just like I don't know which app to have, bro. It's unbelievable.
All of them, shit, like all of them cutting the check though. You know,
this is it right here.
Yeah. That's the jump for it though.
Come on, Shy, stop playing.
Yeah, bro. I'm in that jump, bro. Straight up.
How much did they pay you for this?
Can
you disclose that? Tell us. I want to know. Inspire us. Okay, I want to be actor too.
Nah, listen. On this job right here, whatever, right? That was like we worked on it for from November to March was my part.
Okay.
So from November to March on this particular film or whatever, I made like $75,000. You know.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's
But,
bad.
you know what I'm saying? But
What do you play in this? I'm trying to see where you at. You know what I
so
mean?
you won't be able to tell who I am because I'm
Let me see.
Hold up.
Are you the bear? Are you the grizzly bear? Hold on, what's going on?
Hold up.
The polar bear?
Let me tell you. Hold up.
I forgot Captain America in this.
Let me show y'all the studio.
You got, Bam, right, Sean? That's Bam right there.
Oh yeah. What up, man? What's up, Bam? Hell yeah, man.
What's up, Bam? Right quick.
What's up, man?
Come on, man. What's up, Bam? Trap out, Bam. What's up, man? What's going on? Man, working. That's it.
Yeah, you get the right place, huh?
Already.
Yeah.
Already, man. Hell yeah, man. Look, man.
I got the one man out there.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bet. I'm gonna send some more too.
Yeah.
Don't go no more. I'm gonna be filming this just say.
We back on. Take a little break. We back on.
I'm sending you the it's like waiting for both of y'all airdrops or whatever, like. Okay, I just sent it to you too, so you have it.
I got it. Yep.
Yeah. He said, bro. He said, okay, so you know these movies and these TV shows you watch, so you can log on to see ratings, how you log on to see streams, like on music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I logged on, and he was showing me like, he said, bro, so if you got let's say First Take.
What's that? What is it where you got logged into? What do you go to?
It's called Luminate.
Luminate?
Luminate is like used to be Nielsen for SoundScans, but it's called Luminate. Luminate shows you how many streams that anything is doing, whether it's your movies, whether it's music or TV shows, the ratings, how many people watching, when they're watching. Okay, so he was like First Take versus the dude who just stopped, the white cat. He just stopped.
You talking about Skip?
Skip. Mm-hmm. They top rated shows, and they had maybe like a viewership when their show was on, maybe of 500,000 people watching.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, based off the kind of deal that Stewart, not Stewart.
You talking about you talking about Shannon Sharp?
The black dude, not Shannon Sharp, but the other dude. With his hair started back here a little bit.
Stephen A.
Smith. He's got that huge deal, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess those numbers are great, right? You know what I mean? Based off his viewership. Mm-hmm. But bro, you may have a video, and I know on your gram you have videos where you have 1 million people watch your video on that particular video.
Yeah, Jamie got that audience for sure. He got real engagement.
So the Country Wayne was like, how is their content, which is on TV shows, and they getting 500,000 people watching that whole show, and you can put a video out and get 1 million people watching your show, that's just as valuable. He said, you want to start a TV show, start it. You already got one. It's on your gram.
Mm-hmm.
It's on your social media right now.
Yeah, you're right.
And he says, and he used those numbers to be able to be like, bro, the stuff y'all got on here, man, I'm getting more views on over here than y'all are getting over here.
Yeah.
And that's how he was able to pull that off, getting his Netflix special.
So with you being in film,
smart.
Those numbers,
so Luminous.com?
Luminate.com. Luminate is the I don't know if it's Luminate.com, but Luminate is the app.
Okay.
That all the labels use to be able to get the numbers.
Okay.
The Luminate numbers.
You'll get numbers from anywhere you are showing up on social media. On
your anything streaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Like, any of that.
Anywhere.
They give you the real numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you was saying, Isaiah?
I was gonna say, so with you being in film, how long you think that balance gonna be? I know social media high and film was low for a minute, but I think it's coming back because Bad Boys went ham in the theaters.
Yeah, I think COVID kind of messed up movies for a minute.
Definitely.
And COVID.
Oh, COVID. I said
people were at home.
Yeah.
And I think now
it was streaming came from.
Yeah, streaming came along and went harder, but I think people never will get out the enjoyment of going to sit.
It's the experience.
You think so?
It's the experience, man.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think, but if you could make people watch you on social media, that's just they're gonna eventually follow you to wherever else you go.
Yeah.
But
I think people gonna always have it like that. I want to be in a movie though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, who don't? Like, I've been like. Well, I cry every time I have anything come out that reach the masses and it's in a movie theater. Or
It's
even
some dope shit.
like,
Yeah.
I just go to movies and be sitting in the back and just be like,
Yeah.
I'm really seeing this on the screen, like, you know what I mean? And it just is possible, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like then you be hungrier for like,
Yeah.
okay, now I want to get the leading role.
Yeah.
What Kia don't know, what he don't know, when I first saw him, I was actually at his premiere for
really?
Superfly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was at the premiere of Superfly, and he stood up and talked. And I'm like, if he can do it, I definitely know I
That
can
made me
do
feel
it.
so good, bro.
For sure.
So,
Yeah, bro, because like that's it, bro. Because you can, and because God has no respect of persons. What he do for one, he'll do for another, a sister or a brother. It just depends on what your belief is. I know that I could be able to be a leading role in one of these movies.
and you got to speak that to existence.
Yeah, I know I am. I know I can do it, and I'm like, okay, so this is just my road to doing it. Couldn't skip the ground when I was doing music, so I'm like, you know, you got to go through the no's, a lot of immediately no's, the next opportunities, N-O, next one, and just until you get to that immediately yes. And I just like, okay, and I just go through that, and you gotta stand on it too. Know you won't. Know that you're not gonna do certain roles that depict you as certain things. Denzel Washington, nor Samuel L. Jackson, nor Morgan Freeman ever did anything on that screen that was not like them. Like how, you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing certain things.
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah, like you can never see Morgan Freeman play in no movie that's like out of his character. Like he's always that bright, intelligent guy.
Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna do that, bro. They're not gonna. You're not. And this, I'm gonna say this statement, and this statement is not a homophobic statement.
Yeah.
This statement, I love the LGBT community. Be who you are, but I choose to not participate in playing.
Me neither.
Roles that like
you know, I disconnected Disney because of that.
Yeah, like
this gotta be respected though.
No, they're implementing shit like
no, I know what you're talking about.
Boys kissing boys,
yeah,
and,
I know what you're
girls
talking about.
kissing girls, and you could be anything you want to be, and you see a boy transition from playing with kids to like wearing a dress.
Yeah.
The idea is they're putting this in our kids' faces.
I have no problem with if you are born the way when you're born gay.
Yeah.
And that's what you are.
You can be what you want to be. Yeah.
But I do have an issue with them
trying to brainwash.
Forcing that. Like, you know what I mean? And also demasculating. Like, okay, I'm not going to I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
with the screen.
Yeah, I'm not going to allow someone to demasculate me.
Yeah.
For the sake of a role, for some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like it's gotta be a battle. Like Morgan Freeman didn't do it, Denzel Washington didn't do it, Samuel L. Jackson didn't do it, and these people I always talk to I like about them because they do the acting till they older.
Yeah.
And the one thing I want to do movies and stuff because I know I'm going to be getting older.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to do something that you
keep doing while you're getting older.
Yeah, while I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to necessarily have to like. And it's also typecast. We talked about earlier about how you can play gangster on your music and then you got to keep doing that, or do crazy stuff online to be able to keep doing that.
Exactly.
So guess what? You can play certain things on TV. Yeah, guess what?
Yep.
That's your role every time, bro. We're gonna need you to do that.
Keep it at that.
And we need you to do that same thing.
So what role did you play in this movie?
I'm a lead tech merc. All right, so we have these Yule lads.
Go to that movie, go up. Let me see it. The one he airdropped you.
Yeah, so we're these Yule lads. We work for this lady named Mother. She's like the snow fairy witch. You know what I mean?
Snow fairy witch. Okay.
If you would.
Is this movie on Disney?
No, it's on Amazon Studios.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be out in November. But it's like, so we are her henchmen.
Okay.
Basically. And so that was my role in it. And it was just cool to be able to go play a part in a film that was dead big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when did you get that call? What happened exactly when you got that
when
call?
I got the call, they told me I got the role or whatever, right? And then, but they do it like this though, T. They don't tell you. They're so anonymity bro, they may tell you this is for a movie called Blue Shield.
Oh, they won't even tell you the truth.
They'll be like, you can look at the executive producers and see like, okay, Dwayne Johnson, what movie company or studio is putting this out.
Yeah.
But they don't want everybody to know what they're doing.
Nathan.
Why?
Nothing.
Because they don't want people talking.
Or still.
That's Sean right there.
They want you to sign that non-disclosure first. When you do that thing, and then they'll let you know what's going on with it. So they won't let you know everything that's going on. You got to be inquisitive and looking at stuff to be able to really see. They not what I did. I had a role in Hawkeye, but it didn't come out, and they paid a quip. Like,
I wonder why they didn't come out.
Because they just didn't make the whole thing. They spent $250 million on that particular Hawkeye 7-episode thing, bro. And my part didn't make it. And guess what? When your part don't make it, they don't call and tell you, hey man, your part ain't made it. You gonna watch the show.
You ain't in there.
Man, where am I at? After you didn't spread the
You
news,
told everybody.
And that is why I don't talk about it until
you see it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
See, okay, it's coming. This is. I know I'm in this part. They call you to do it. What's called ADR, where they'll come in and they'll show you your part, and then they'll have you. If your vocals aren't right when you cut it, they'll have you come and recut your vocal on top of seeing yourself.
Okay.
And then and I'm like, oh, and they pay you to come do that too. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm in it. This is really real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's when you start spreading the news out.
That's when I can tell somebody like, yeah, I'm in this and then when they on IMDb, which is what you put your credits on this movie, you can look up Red One and you can see the cast, and then I see myself right there on cast. I'm like, oh, I'm on here.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Now, how much of it is, all of it,
you don't know yet.
I'll see how it is or whatever.
But it took you what, 6 months to do
that part? You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm in a lot of scenes, even if I'm not speaking in some of them jumps or whatever. Like, it's a lot of action that we have to do working for the person we're working for in the movie.
That's
you know
awesome.
What I'm saying? Like, but look, the first day I was on set, bro. I saw Dwayne Johnson as executive producer, but I didn't know he was actually starting the movie till I actually got to set.
Okay.
So they're doing a screen test and they're doing one scene. They're doing the scene with the cat I just showed you in the picture or whatever.
Yeah, the older guy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I see a dude. I got on them prosthetics and those
the blue eyes. Yeah.
So I can't see a long way.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, but dudes look like The Rock. Like, I'm looking at man, is that The Rock?
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm from Memphis, bro. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and just kind of look over here by and just see if this The Rock. I'm gonna put my jacket right here, and I see he over there, so we gonna have to walk by here. And when he walked by and I see him moving, I'm gonna come on and just go get my jacket.
Yeah.
So when he was starting to come, I went on over to get my jacket. I'm like, yep, it's The Rock. It's The Rock. It's The Rock. The Rock is in the building. It's him.
It was your first time seeing him.
My first time seeing him and meet him.
Did you say that out loud?
No, it was my mind. I said it. Like, and then I think I still have that face like my show. So I'm like, but I'm like, he's here. I'm going to talk to this man. So as soon as he came right there, I was like, brother, if you don't mind, man, this is who I am. I explained who I am. I'm like, I want to tell you something. I said, bro, my first thing I got a role in, the lady who was doing producing, she said, you're not going to get a lot of roles because you're tall. And she told me that, and I was like, now this is me playing against Donald Glover or whatever. Yeah. I'm trying to be in a good vibe. And I'm like, why would she say that to me today? Yeah. When I'm like, you're trying to like start my dream out. Like, I'm not going to like hear you say that to me. So I reject that. You got to know when to reject somebody when they speaking something. I reject that. So I'm like, but The Rock is tall. And I'm like, wait a minute, John Cena's pretty tall. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, no.
Yeah, there's a lot of tall
actors. Like, I'm like, but I ain't want to just mouth off or whatever because I'm in the situation. Yeah. I'm there with Donald Glover and I'm trying to be humble and shit. And I'm like, I ain't trying to. So when I saw The Rock, I told The Rock about that scenario. And I said, bro, you are my inspiration because I'm like, you tall. And I'm like, if you can do it, I can do it. And I said, bro, like, I'm sitting here on the set with you. And my kids love you, bro. Like, so can I get a picture? Not right now, but before we finish this movie up, bro, I'm gonna need to be able to he was laughing or whatever, bro. And I said, I'm from Memphis. She said, Memphis. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know you got your start, out here. It was
that's good, yeah.
Locked in.
We locked right there because he started in Memphis on wrestling or whatever stuff, and I knew that, so I could be able to talk about that. And once again, it also, man, if you see somebody that you admire, bro, at least think a couple of thoughts forward.
Yeah.
What to talk to this person about? What can you know what I mean? Because he a person too. So go connect with people. I teach my sons and all that, man. Go look somebody in the eye and talk to them.
Network, bro. That's the key to everything.
Earlier, bro.
That's the key to everything. I don't know half the stuff you know. And it's good for me to just sit there and listen, understand exactly. Because you grew up a whole different path. And I'm just like, man, this is so unique. Because it's like, I could do this too if I really go out there just asking and being around the right, you know,
the right people. And then I think in the Bible it says, though it won't ask to keep on seeking. As you ask, shall be given to you. Seeking, it shall find. Knocking, the door shall be open. For everyone who keeps asking shall receive. Everyone who keeps seeking shall find. Everyone who knocks, the door shall be open unto them. So I'm knocking. And I don't care what I did before. I don't care. And I don't carry whatever I did in the past. I don't treat people like you're supposed to know what
what you've been through.
Bro, there's a lot going on out here, bro. You're not me, but I'm gonna talk to you in a way that I feel like you're gonna know it's something about what's going on with me, and I'm going to connect with you because I need to learn from you, and I'm gonna sit with you, and I watch this man like I wasn't being stalkish. But
you was being stalkish.
That's how you learn.
This man is doing.
You watch and you evolve. You see it from the best. You try to copy and paste.
Tweak it. This is what he doing. How he did his move. Okay, The Rock did okay. This dude comes in and does this first, and he comes in and does. Okay. I've learned so much about movies just by being there. I just be glad to be there so I can see how it all comes together. So I can then. Yeah. Now, look, I might not know my history. They may not know, but I know that, okay, if you show me this, I'm going to find a way to be able to do it and do my movies and do my thing and be able to find a way to be able to put it together and do it. So I'm like, okay. So I've been learning. I've learned, and I'm thankful to be. I just went to Color Book, a movie about a father who has a special needs child. I get booked to be the best friend.
Oh wow!
This dude Will Calais and Brandy from P Valley, they're the stars of it. I'm a new co-star in it, but I got a dope part in it, and I'm the friend. That is a special needs dad.
This relates to you.
It relates to me. So it's like I'm able to come into this scenario like knowing exactly how the friend I would want to be, because how my friends are to me. When my friends call my phone, I don't answer the phone. They have grace with me. They be like, man, Sean is probably dealing with his kids. When I'm at home, I have to deal with a son with autism that, you know what I mean, is an unknown variable. I might not be able to catch that call. You know what I mean? So my friends gonna be like, bro, you need to call me back yesterday, bro. Like, bro, you know what I'm dealing with. So I know how to be that kind of friend. So I played in this role in Color Book, but this movie is special because it won the AT&T Untold Stories. AT&T gives $1.5 million to filmmakers every year at Tribeca to make a film within 1 year. You get a chance to go pitch your film. If your film wins, they give you $1.5 million and let you go shoot.
So it's like a competition.
Yes, and if your pitch wins, you win. My guy David Fortune, who's the director and writer of Color Book, won the pitch.
Wow!
So he got 1.5 to go shoot his film, and they casted me in it. So he been walking this walk of the festival runs, taking the movie and pitching it to festivals and going to these festivals, Tribeca and what's the one they have in they have it in it used to be in the Cole area in it's like what's it called Sundance Festival, Sundance Music Festival, Cannes Music Festival, Tribeca Music Festivals. They go and they screen their movies in these big festivals, and then these in front of people, all these people, and then these movies get bought, like Fruitvale Station. You know what I mean? Ryan Coogler, and that's how Michael B. Jordan. That's how they got on, by putting together a movie and then showing it at Sundance, winning Sundance, and now they pop off.
You ever been to these festivals before?
I went this year for the first time. I was in June because the Color Book movie. When you win the Untold Story with AT&T. Then they premiere your movie at Tribeca. So
how many people were there?
Bro, everybody was there.
Like what, 100,000?
No, it was like probably a theater. A theater probably holds like 1,000
200,000.
You know what I mean? And you're in there, and it's all these, I would say like 500 people. And it's all these people that are like, they're all in the entertainment film industry. They've all distributors, people who work for maybe Hulu, maybe you work for Netflix, maybe you're a director, maybe they're just there watching these new movies and been picking these movies up. Like,
can anybody go to these festivals?
You can pay to go to the festivals. Like, if you're in it, you can just pay to go. You know what I mean? But
if you're in it, but if you're not in it, you can't go.
If you can pay to get in, you can pay to go to a festival. You can go. They're pretty expensive, but you can go to a festival, get in it, watch all these movies, and then just go network with all these.
That's the key, because if it's worth it, you'd pay to go to the festival just to be around the network.
Go watch all these movies or whatever, bro, and then what you're gonna have is you're gonna have all the actors, directors, and producers of these movies come talk to all these people about their movie, and you're gonna be there in the audience like, oh, he did this, he did that, okay. And then as an actor, you can go and pitch yourself to these people. So I'm there, and I have a movie in it. So I'm like going to talk to these, and I'm not even knowing, like, because you're in the movie theater, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my role and my character, get talking about autism and all that, whatever, bro. And then when all these people clapping and cheering, and I'm like, damn, how many people are here? Because I'm like, it's a big movie theater, so I'm just in this dark. When I come out, it's like all these people, and it's like, hey man, you did a great job in this. I'm this director. I have a movie coming out. You know what I mean? Like,
that's awesome, right there.
Oh, really? Yeah. This going on. That's going on. You meet all these people.
Did you have somebody with you?
I went dolo.
Damn.
I went dolo.
Like, that would have been a nice to record to get the back scenes, all that.
But the guy who shot it, he got me all the behind the scenes stuff.
I want to see that.
But it was dope, bro. Like it was super dope. I met Ghost's wife, Naturi. She is one of the executive producers. Ghost's wife from the movie Power, from the show Power.
Yeah.
Is one of the directors, one of the executives of the movie. So like, I met her. I met just all kind of dope people, that script writers and people that really do this stuff, and just executives or whatever. And so they're going through that process of getting their distribution. So they're going the festival run to be able to do this. So I did Essence Festival, Music Festival this year too. The film festival this year in Essence. So I went to New York and Tribeca. I went to Essence Film Festival. They're going to Sundance. You know what I mean? So I'll get a chance to go because I'm playing this thing, and I'll see how you go from shooting a movie. They got funded a movie, and then got funded. Then they shot it, and now they finna get their deal.
So you see how it is. When you plan to do your own job?
And all of that.
You think that's what's next for you?
Man, it got to
shooting your own movie.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
because I've learned all this stuff, like all this information, and I'm like, oh, this is how this goes. This the same way with music.
This to you,
you know what I mean? When I met Tony Draper and Ernie Draper, I'm like, oh, y'all got distribution. Oh, y'all going to Selecto here.
So go ahead, pitch your idea. What would your movie be about?
Right, so,
let's see it.
All right, so here's my movie. Okay.
AT&T, if you're listening, this is his pitch.
All right, so there was a couple, and this guy's from Memphis, and the woman, she's a love story, and the love story is told from her eyes, not from the guy's eyes, from her perspective.
All right.
She moves. She's been looking for love, and she happens to meet this young rap hustler, and he's in New York. They happen by chance. They're both in New York.
Okay.
They meet each other. All right. They lock. First time they meet each other in Manhattan, they lock in. All right. His backstory. He's on the way to sign his first distribution deal with a New York company. He's been doing well here in Memphis with Selecto hits and distributing music. Now he's stepped up to do a major distribution deal. He's in an Escalade driving on 23s, and it's 2001. It's 2002. It's a timepiece. So we're driving. His friend, I'm going over notes on my two-way, looking at what my notes are for this meeting. Friend taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, this is my first meeting with this dude. I'm trying to make sure we score. Bro, look. I see this woman that is like it's like a ray of light over her. I'm like, who are you? I roll the window down. Hey, stop.
Okay.
She stops. Okay, when she stopped, I hop out the Escalade. I got my Burberry shirt with my Burberry two-way pager. And I'm like, yo, I'm Kia Shine. She's like, you who? I'm like, I'm Kia Shine from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she told me her name. She was like, you could be ugly underneath them frames. I had some Christian Dior frames on. I took them.
This sounds like a biography.
Biopic. Oh God, it's a biopic.
This is a biography. Is this what happened with you and your wife?
I take the frames down. She says, you could be underneath those frames. I take the frames down. She sees my eyes. And she's like, she locks in. Okay. We fall in love. First day.
Okay.
All right. We're doing a long distance thing. She decides to come to Memphis. Move here to be with me. Okay. We're here. When she moves here, she says, when she moves here, I got tour buses. I am doing well. The video, TVs, is playing. We're doing well. I'm winning out here. Mm-hmm. She said, I'll be with you if you had none of this. I lose everything that I have because on the way, when I first met her, I was on the way to sign the worst contract of my life with TVT Records.
And you didn't do it?
And I signed it.
Oh, you signed it?
I didn't know it was my worst contract. But, so, it was horrible. I put out records through them. They didn't pay me for nothing. I'm on my ass. I lose a tour bus, lose my house, lose my car. I'm on my ass out here. Okay? We had to go to get her car from LA. I'm so down bad we can't even fly. We gotta take the Greyhound.
Oh wow.
We take the Greyhound out there. Her mom sends me money to take the Greyhound. I'm down to about $1,300 to my name.
Damn it, bro.
We go out there, get her car. We drive back in her car. While driving back to Memphis in her Honda Civic, after my car was repossessed, I hop out the car to piss on the side of the road. While we, just because I had to piss.
You ain't have a pot to piss in, literally.
How long was the drive?
Seemed like it was 3 days.
Damn it, bro.
Forever.
Did you stop any hotels or you slept in the car?
No, we slept on whatever, like in the car.
We had no money to do nothing.
This is a story right here.
$1,300 is all I got. So I'm not finna stop and do that. I had my last $100 in my bank account, you know what I'm saying, on the card. So then I end up trying to get gas with the car. You know how you can get gas sometime, and let it run it up. It didn't let me get it from this one spot or whatever. I'm on this. I'm just the whole time I'm riding there on the Greyhound. I'm just thinking about all these losses. So I'm like picturing the things that went wrong. Get in the car, we're driving back. Get out the car, use the restroom. I said, let's just stop here for a second and just let me rest for like 15 minutes. We end up waking up about an hour and a half later on the side of the road.
Oh wow!
On the way from like New Mexico to like when you come in from like Vegas to like Nevada to New Mexico. Mm-hmm. We start driving. We pull over to get some gas at a last chance like stop, like really one of them last chance like spots. Mind you, this is a dated piece now, so there is no cash apps. There's no Western Union. Yeah. We stop at the spot, get out the car to get gas. Guess who can't find his wallet?
You.
Yes. Wallet is gone.
What?
I don't know what the fuck the wallet is. She had some things in her car that was just storage. I'm throwing shit out the car, left and right. What the fuck is the wallet? Cannot find the wallet.
Wow.
Mexican dude come to me and say, yo, do you have something you want to trade? I couldn't even respond to this man. I'm like, this is not happening.
Yeah.
My wife goes use a payphone to call her mom. But what could her mom do?
Yeah, you're down to your last. There's no cash app.
Can't
send me no.
We stuck. A couple see us out there is moving from LA to Cleveland, and dude says to me, young blood, where'd you put the wallet? I'm like, his voice sounded so endearing that I just started crying, bro. Dude said, look, I'm gonna help you, bro. Dude gives me $100 in 2003, $100. This is enough money to us to be able to take the gas to get home to Memphis, because we're in the Honda Civic at the time. Bro, why I go show my wife the dude gave me $100? She's like, what did you do? I'm like, what you mean what I did? What? She think I took the money.
Yeah.
She think I went Memphis, went road. Bro, while she talking to me about, I'm telling her what dude, this dude gave me the money. He bring me a thermos. He's like, bro, here's a thermos for food. That way y'all don't have to use the money to buy food on the way home or buy drinks. Y'all could just
wow.
Him and his wife talked to me. They said, look, we're going to give you our number. You know what I mean? Y'all call us or whatever, man. Like, and his wife said, y'all shouldn't go back and try to find that wallet. Y'all should just go home. Me and my wife, first of all, we didn't agree with that, but he checked his wife in front of me. He was like, bro, you can't tell them what they cannot do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he checked his wife in front of me, that was my confirmation. Yo, we gotta go back and find the wallet.
Yeah.
How am I gonna go back and find a wallet?
That you don't know where you dropped it
I
off.
don't know where the fuck it's at.
Wow.
Okay, check this out. We drive back. I look at the receipt from the charge that I actually tried to use on the credit card to get gas.
Okay.
I said, bro, we went for about an hour and 15 minutes. That was an hour. It said it was just the time we were there.
Yeah.
This is the time it is now.
Yeah.
We can go back about an hour. We wasn't that far back. Let's just go back. You know what I mean? And see if we can turn back around. Because I had to drop it when I peed.
And they didn't have no Find My iPhone.
None of that's happened.
Yeah, you can't.
So we go back. We are praying the entire time. Bro, we both feel like in our stomach, we went too far back. We gotta go and get back off, man.
Yeah.
But this is the desert. Everything looks the same.
Yeah.
Get off, start coming back the correct way again. We're just looking on the side for wallets. It's amazing how busted up tires look like wallets when you're looking for a wallet.
What color your wallet was?
Your ass kept stopping.
Looking, stopping, looking, just, a couple false alarms. Bro, on my mom and my dad and my brother, we look, we find the fucking wallet.
On the side of the road?
On the side of the fucking road.
Wow.
I jumped out the car. You guys see pictures of me because this is before I had locks. I had like this huge afro.
You got a picture of that?
Did
you guys have a phone? Oh.
Not in my. I got.
Wait, was there was no cell phones back then?
We have the Kodak pictures. I have
okay.
The Greyhound bus trip, the Kodak pictures. All these things are in the treatment, right? Yeah. To show like this is what we look like. Yeah. What's going on? I got all this right. Okay, I hop out the car. I just started jumping around in the desert, just thanking God that we found this wallet. While I'm doing so, one of those state troopers with the hats pulled right behind us and was like, "What are y'all doing out here?" I'm telling the state trooper, "Bro, I found my wallet. I found it. Found the wallet." He was like, "Bro, come here. Let me get you." Like, you thinking I'm like
crazy or something
or whatever and shit, bro, whatever. But while I'm talking to him about it, my wife said, "Hey, there's a few $100 in his wallet." I said, the cop, I just stopped talking to him. I said, "No, the money's out here. The money has to be out here." I guess when the car is driving by the wallet,
it flew.
It made the money flow in the desert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro, do you know me, my wife, and the cop picked up $1,000 from the desert?
No way, from other people?
No, from $100 that it flew.
From other people? Just
$1,300 had in my wallet.
Oh, you had $1,300 in your wallet. Yeah.
$1,300 in my wallet.
Oh, wow.
3 was in. My wife got the 3.
Yeah.
The rest of the money
you found
it. Flew. Yeah.
Because the car driving by, it blew in the tumbleweeds. The trooper saw. He was like, "I can't believe this," but look, he pointed himself. He was like, "Bro, I swear it's like his money just started appearing." That's
so dope.
I'm picking this up. I'm picking it up, bro. I got all of my money out the desert.
I like that.
The dude wrote my name down, and I said, "Bro, I'm gonna be somebody someday." You know what I'm saying? But I called that couple. I didn't have a cell phone. I had a cricket phone.
Yeah, I remember the cricket phones back then.
I couldn't talk.
Them bricks. Yeah,
I couldn't Nokia just.
Yeah.
I couldn't call them then. But when I got home, I called that couple and I said, "Hey, I need your address." I went back and we got the wallet. Like, "Let's take you your money you gave me back." Gave them their money. The short of this film would be this. I lost a whole lot. But the things that I lost, God showed me right then, I'm going to give it all back to you. It's all coming back to you. I could have had enough faith to be able to take $100 and just go home.
Yeah, no, you went back.
I went back.
Persistent. You're like, "No, I got to do it.
I got to get mine back." That's all I got.
Yeah.
When I do get home with $100, what the hell I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? Yeah. And Lord knows, when I got home, the $1,300 didn't last. I was on my ass. Mm-hmm. Lil Chat. And her album, Dramatized, I put out. I was on my ass. Lil Chat called me. She left 36 Mafia or whatever, bro. And was like, "I'm trying to put out an album." Bro, it was just crazy. I ended up selling some beats to a dude in Houston, Kiati. He's on the radio now. He's a radio guy, Kiati. Hard Body Kiati, 7 p.m. to midnight, and 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock in Houston, 97.9 the box. He used to buy beats from me because I had my number inside the Yo Gotti CD.
Nice.
I'm on my ass. Somebody called, they want to produce, want me to buy some beats from me. I'm just going right to where they at.
Yeah.
His CEO, who was putting money into him, believed in Lil Chad and said he would invest if I could bring Lil Chad, because they knew Lil Chad was hot.
Wow.
They gave me the money to put out a Lil Chad album. I put the Lil Chad album out through Selector Hits and got back on my feet.
Wow.
In 2004.
The power of networking, just because you know Lil Chad.
Yes, and she knew I was on my ass. That's why, like, bro, I got so much love for Lil Chad.
So you basically want to do a biography movie? I'd put a twist to it, though.
Go ahead.
I'd put a twist to it. You want to make it more interesting?
Tell me, what you think? What would you do?
You, the cop, your wife, you're looking for the money, but then you stumble upon a suitcase or a latch you have to pick up, a big silver latch in the sand. You pick it up, and it's maybe a tunnel that goes down there, and it's a whole bunch of money you find. Yeah. And it changes the whole story of, I don't know. But you take that money, then you run from the cartel. They found out you were there. Hey. You dropped your wallet again.
Hey, that is Hollywood.
I don't know.
What you just did right there is Hollywood. That is the difference between, okay, now if I got my own money, I may say, boy, that's a good idea. But I'm gonna go with what I got, and I'm gonna put this out
because it's your own money.
Because it's my own money.
Yeah.
But if I don't have my own money and I just hit you with this treatment and this pitch I just did, right?
Yeah.
You may say, I'm gonna fund this,
but do it this way.
It needs to be like this and like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plight of anybody who's creative.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with film, music, television, any of this. If you got your own, you can do
whatever you want
to do.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, you're going to have to be open to the ideas and suggestions of other things. And it's just about where you at in your situation.
Man, let's create a Tubi movie. Just create. We ain't got to put no Hollywood. We'll create it on Tubi.
But see, I'm going to tell you what I did. I said I wasn't going to ever drop an independent project, even though I was putting through Selector Hits. I said when Kid Sign dropped, he dropped on a major label. I'm going to get signed by a major label. And I did not do that until I signed on a major label. I put out my own album.
Nice.
Movies, to me, I cherish them and love them.
You want to do the same thing?
I'm not going for the
indie.
I won't, and no disrespect, I love what Criminal Man's doing.
Criminal Man is on it. He's on top of that.
He's on top of it.
He came here not too long ago. He's gonna shoot a seat in there.
I love what he's doing, but that's his lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lane for doing movies gonna have a little more substance, like the story I told you, more layers. And gonna have a more the look.
What's that idea, Sean?
Well, the thing about it is the script is already being written.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear you already writing this, huh?
Already almost done, and we're gonna be shooting it, and I'm gonna get
throw me in this, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it together, whatever, and really make it what it needs to be.
Yeah.
But that's like that's a pitch, you know what I'm saying? And at least you gotta have a story. I think there's a story. People can connect with it.
I like the story.
Yeah.
It needs some more action, though. You need some action.
But see, I'm gonna tell you what the action, I don't want to give it all the way, but the action comes. This is just a pitch.
Hold on. Get the money. Now you a drug kingpin. I don't know. You got to make this shit like.
The action comes from the other threads. How I actually lost the money. What was happening, bro? It was a lot of shit that
I felt that. The whole you gave it to me by detail. Like I felt that.
I definitely saw it.
It happened like to even make me lose everything. I think like the way you tell the story, if you tell it and you showing this rapper who's up, and then when the movie starts, shit is going well, and all of a sudden somebody throwing a cocktail bomb through a window, and this dude's having to come out and shoot out of his own house because a rapper didn't want to get off contract, so he's just trying to really punk me out of getting him off contract or whatever. So he threw a cocktail bomb through my window, and now niggas shooting at that motherfucker. Or like, how did I lose all my money with rap hustlers before? Oh, there was a big drug bust here. You know what I mean? That's on record or whatever that my partner Jack Foster was involved with, and Criminal Man was also involved with too. You know what I mean? And lost. And he took the company's money to go make this deal. And lost everything because they got busted.
Wow.
You know what I mean? These are things that actually happen.
Yes, and things that could be told from a story.
Or thoughts about timelines while I'm on the Greyhound.
Yeah.
and then
I like that.
backtrack. It's going to show you these things that are taking place and how we came to why I'm on that bus like the Mac.
I actually like that.
Yeah. So
I can see it driving by the sand,
Yeah.
Greyhound.
And
How did I get to this point? And then to rewind, that's pretty dope.
You see the Mac.
That's a 7 series episode. That's not a movie. I can see it. I can see that in episodes.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
I like episodes.
Episodic.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
An episodic drama could be dope with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I think episodes all day. I think that's you. I run into that.
I think
be
like
hard.
that.
I think that's dope too. And there's something else that we're writing out right now, whatever, with Cutthroat, Cool Courtney. We writing out a horror film that takes place about a real story. It's a real story in Memphis. It's a horror story, and it's dope. People like to laugh. People like to be scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think the horror story vibe we got is going to be super cool too. And I think that could be dope. So,
Sean, bro, I think we over 2 hours. This is our longest podcast we ever did. We got real comfortable.
Interesting, though. Interesting, for sure.
Anything else you want to tell him, Jeremy?
I just want to ask him one more question.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Hopefully we don't go another hour.
Nah, we good.
It's interesting though, but it sounds like that movie that's your biggest lesson in your life. Like, what is your biggest lesson? Like, if that's it, what is your biggest lesson and what you want to be remembered by when everything's said and done?
I think one of the thing is that I'm an example of you can do it. He believed he could and he did. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe you can, you can. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta believe first. But everybody gonna believe after you believe. But you gotta believe first. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you can have a good heart, and you can have a good heart, bro, and you could give, bro. And you said something about that earlier about when the giving thing and like when do you stop? I had to learn not to give to people. I had to learn whom to give to, because certain people are good-hearted, a good start for them to make a play against you, and I had to learn that. You know what I mean? Memphis is I love my city, I love my state, but to get to the love, you got to get through the hate, you got to get through the fake, you got to get through the snakes, the people that they are sitting next to you.
How can you avoid that though? It comes with it. It's like a living lesson.
Exactly. You just gotta
you have to go through it.
You gotta go through these lessons, and I had to go through it, and it's just like it almost hardened me to like not want to like I don't trust nobody. I'm not doing like I only care about these people, and that's it. And like my heart and it's for my family. My balls and my brain is for business, and this business. And I need to I had to make myself sometimes be harder than I really want to be, but just because of what things that took place and how people just took, and then they take it and they don't even want to give, even when they in better situations, they won't even reach back out, or even it could be things you could do to help a person, bro. That might be just be a post. It might be just a word saying, bro, this person helped me do this, and you might not have to give that person anything, but there's people in this city that I've helped that will not, for the life of me, bro, say, hey, man, this dude helped me, and man, he helped me do this and that, and that could help. That would make me so much more money, or so much more favor.
It don't cost you nothing just to say, yeah, he helped me, or reach out for help.
But they will not do it, and they have everything, and people who've done more to harm them or try to harm them than I ever did. I even try to harm them. I try to help, and they still won't. They won't help, and they be like, okay, well, that's what I learned. I just learned, like, bro, you gotta do it. You have to find your tribe, and stick with your tribe, and just know that everybody is not worth your time or your energy. Everybody is not going to give it up. Everybody ain't gonna do it. They're just not gonna do it, even if they're supposed to. There are people, like, I'll give one example. Drake said I lied about the best I ever had. He came out on record and said that. You can look up the stories that he said that. And it was completely fact. You know what I mean? And he could have. He never came out and said, "You know what, Sean? I apologize for saying that, or I should have." You know what I mean? But I don't expect that.
Yeah.
I'm giving an example of like
what you gotta live with.
You gotta live with, like, it's like, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like you really tried to like kill my reputation, bro, like, and I had to like work extra hard to like on some shit that I know I actually really
Would
did.
you ever work with him again if he reaches out? Would you do it or no?
Man, I would. I don't hold a grudge, but I think that, like, yeah, I would. I'm open to work. I'm open to work, but I wouldn't close my eyes around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, my mom used to say, you better watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's all. And that's just an example. There are other people too in the same city that I've done a whole lot for that they just will not say, bro, hey, dude, help me, dude. They would rather act like that part didn't even exist.
Yeah.
Like, your career started at this point. Like,
sometimes just saying that would help out the next person, which is unbelievable. Yeah. And it's not gonna devalue you if you saying that. Yeah, it's really not.
That's all. But and some people that when they watch this, I am not. There's no harbor or business in my heart at all. I love Drake. I love this other individual too. But I'm just making a point of what you're saying. Like, they're just people that are. They just.
Yeah, not worth it.
They're not gonna do it, bro. And they're not worth your time. They're not worth the energy. You know what I mean?
Can you say who this other individual is, or want to keep it?
I mean,
like, you can keep it. I mean, if you know and they know, then that's what matters.
Yeah. He know and I know. You know what I mean? And you know, I would hate for like it's just like some certain things that happen to him and the things he had to go through. I just feel like, bro, like, you probably wouldn't have to go through certain things if you would do certain things like the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't have to lose people close to you. You wouldn't have to
treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, just treat people how you want to be treated, bro. Like, that's it. And if it don't come back to you, it's okay. Yeah. But just know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that karma is real and it's a mirror. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it, you know, it'll pay back for you. You don't have to.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can't hide from that.
Yeah,
man.
You can't hide from that mirror, bro.
Shine, bro. It was a pleasure, bro. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank y'all so much, bro.
Honestly, thank you again for coming. We learned a lot today. Thanks for telling your story.
No problem.
Jeremy, thanks for coming through, bro.
You know, I'm here just learning.
We're trying something new with me and Jeremy.
I'm learning myself.
He wants
to
be a co-host. I'm like, let's make it happen. Let's try something.
You know,
networking is key at the end of the day.
I like this. I think y'all both add value to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think any relationship where everybody brings something to the table, bro, that table gonna get big. You know what I'm saying?
I think what people what they fail to realize, things just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. You gotta learn. You gotta adjust. So. Man, that's what I'm with, bro. Yeah, I know what I do. I do it great. You know what I'm saying? So
you do.
If you don't evolve, you will be abandoned. That's my quote.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's on the building on the front. It says evolve or be abandoned.
Be abandoned, bro. Yeah. Like seriously, it's over, bro. But nah, like this is good though. This is good. Like,
and that's a wrap. Superior Starship, Kishan. This is episode what number? Go out. 16, episode number 6. It could have been 17. That would have been hard. I swear to God.
We might have to make it 17.
Nah, we can't skip one.
You might have to put another one there before that.
Oh yeah, we can do that. All right, episode 17. All right, this is episode 17 for Kishan's 17th anniversary, man.
And my birthday, October 17th.
Look at that. Let's go.
7s though.
Let's
make it happen, man. Check out Coffee with Kinfolks.
Yeah, coffeewithkinfolk.com.
Nextmovie.com.
Red One in theaters November.
I'm watching that movie for sure.
Yeah, check that joint out, bro. And
did they play the premiere before that?
It's gonna premiere before that, yeah.
Where are you going to the premiere?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going.
Can I get an invite? I want to go check it out.
Let me know when to come. You can go right with me.
Let me know. I want to take my son with me. Take a vacation with the family.
I'm sure they're gonna have one in LA and Atlanta. That's usually what they always do.
I'm do it. Let's do it.
You know what I mean? We come out there. You got my word on that.
Yeah, I definitely want to go watch it.
Do that, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, a few surprises too, man. Y'all look out, man. BMF next year, season 4.
Okay.
Somebody you know what I mean? P Valley, new season 3. You may see somebody you know. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go, baby. It's a wrap.
Let's get it.
Hell yeah, that was good, bro.